Let's chat about the base face, foundations. Before using any foundation, it is recommended that you use a primer first. Now let me explain what a primer does. Think about painting a wall. Usually you prime the wall first. If you're painting furniture, you prime it. So that way the paint sits nicely up on top of it. Same thing is with makeup. You're gonna apply a primer first. What that's gonna do is create a barrier between your skin and lock in that wonderful moisture and products that you used for your skincare routine. And it's going to make it so your makeup sits beautifully on top. It's also going to help your makeup last longer. It will decrease the amount of oil seeping up through your skin. So this is a great thing to educate your customers. So if they say they want a foundation, you should ask them if they are happy with the current foundation that they have. And if they are not, why they aren't liking it. So let the conversation go to your client. They may come to you and say, I'm looking for a foundation. And you will say, great, let me ask you a few questions. One, what do you currently use? And what do you like or not like about it? What that's gonna do is help you to see, are they a powder type foundation wearer? Are they a full coverage wearer? Then you can take it a step further and ask them their type of skin. Are they dry? Are they oily? Are they normal? Are they combo? This again helps you determine if a product is right for them. Now, you will learn these as you go, and we will be sure to post the questions that you ask your customers, and you can go back to your team page and ask, show your team what you have asked your client and let them help you determine which foundation is right for them. When you're using a primer, we have our Glorious Face Primer. A pea-size amount is all that you need. Now, let me tell you that this can also be used as an eye primer. So if they're having trouble with getting their eyeshadows to stay, and they already have the Glorious Face and Eye Primer, tell them to take it up onto their lids. If they're still seeing some issues in their eyeshadow wear, like creasing, it coming off, then you can recommend them using the eye primer or using a Splurge Cream eyeshadow as a base. We're gonna move to our Liquid Touch Foundation. Biggest thing to know is they need to squeeze the dropper, then shake, because what that's gonna do is get all the product out of the dropper so it mixes correctly. They can apply this with their fingers, they can apply it on a blending bud, they can apply it with a brush, but little bit goes a long way. They can even just drop this right onto their skin first. I recommend them starting with 4 drops. This is great for women with normal to combo skin. If someone is dry and they are looking for a dewy finish, a light finish, a BB cream is going to be great for them, and then they can add a powder on top of this. If someone is also dry but they want a little bit more full coverage, that is where the cream foundation comes into play. This is gonna come with a pad, like a sponge they can use, or they can go ahead and use a foundation brush, or they can use a liquid foundation brush to get this to apply nicely, or also a blending bud. But this is great for dry skin wearers who want a more full coverage. If they're wanting that matte finish and they're still dry, they can always add a powder on top of it. Our pressed powder is great to go on top of any of our foundations, so our liquid foundation or our BB cream, or even if they're just wearing concealer. It comes with a sponge so they can get a full coverage, or they can use a kabuki brush, a puff brush, and they can disperse this all over their face to get a more lighter coverage. Now, we have a lot of women who love Bare Minerals. I don't like to compare other companies because we want to show what makes our products different. But we do have a loose powder foundation. And with this one, they're gonna need a brush to apply it. They swirl it around, it goes all over the face. The awesome thing about ours is it has light diffusing properties. So it's going to help to just make the skin look polished and amazing. This is great for normal to combo skin wearers. If you have any questions at all about color matching or getting the right foundation for yourself or your customers, be sure to ask these questions in your team pages. And some of our confident angels are going to be there to jump in and help you out. Be confident in what you love with these products and just share your results. We know that your skin is not the same as your customers, but being able to ask them questions to get them the right foundation is what it's all about.